for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Stream's up.
Damn. I don't get a front row seat.
Oh, the share screen's not up?
Nope.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Don't win games, don't get that, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Wow, playing in the rain.
Yeah, this shit right here is ass.
From the gun, here's Swift. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On first down, Swift. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete.
Must be nice.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Have corners that go for the ball, have receivers that catch
Brandon,
it.
we saw these defenders flying to the football.
I didn't catch it.
Win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Niners get there.
Hawkinson took forever.
Javon Kinlaw coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
To trade him on.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
TJ Hawkinson.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Tight end.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I don't know, he's just too slow. And I've had him for 4 seasons and he hasn't got faster.
Lance now on first down.
Wow.
And Lance will have
I'm not even mad at that because that was pretty impressive.
To avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there,
I can't even take a stop.
I'm not even mad at that. That was impressive.
Run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Damn, should've.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Damn,
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Oh, shit.
Cuz might get the force, man.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him
I ain't able to play.
because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago.
Type shit.
To get him the football in space as they did right there.
And they faked the handoff. Now Lance. He finds his target, Allen. He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. That'll be a gain of 16. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Grover Stewart coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury
Man,
it is
he
to have
the
a kicker
fuck out of me.
One
play. Trey Lance
converts on
was
that one as
moving
well.
and grooving.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now Jones.
Oh, I'm not down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Second and 6. And his throw is incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They'll run on first down.
Still want to trade him away.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Look like he was
Let's check on the call.
His name is Penny.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
His name's not Penis. Let's grow up.
But you're laughing at
They're
me. I
backed up here with
understand.
a first
Because it was funny, like.
after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw again. He'll get just a yard on the scramble on second down.
Oh, I forgot it was second. Why'd you do that?
Because I thought
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. They'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here.
Wow.
Overshot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now a handoff looking right.
Holding. 2nd and 13?
Hold on, what? This on him?
Yeah.
He's on the 47 now.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a play fake. Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's Lance to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Is he a running back or a receiver?
He can do everything.
Damn.
That took his attention
elsewhere to no
avail.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh yeah, everybody got a fucking something up under their feet.
Lance now to throw.
Yeah, he definitely gonna have enforcement against me.
He is gonna have the 49ers first.
I am not about to stress on this shit.
I don't care how many times we see it.
Take this
I still
ass
get a
whooping
kick
from the
out of
Panthers.
watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass train in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Zion finally spoke to Caesar.
Derek Barnes in on the stop.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game
I can't wait to see that
imposing its will.
that black
The
and
first
white.
down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there.
Damn,
Touchdown
man.
number 7 on
Oh,
the year.
because
And the
that
49ers add
touchdown
on to their
when he
lead.
pressed me, it didn't work.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
First one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Six yards left on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
Man, it must be nice for niggas to go for the ball on defense, man.
God.
Did you see that?
Like this
He's
nigga.
able to knock that one away.
I think that was
see him.
I think that was a linebacker.
Wow, mine just getting fucking burnt. I'm clicking on them, they not reacting.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Come on now, let's go.
Big connection on that one. 35 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark
my God.
right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Why you come on? I didn't want you to come all the way over here.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Wow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this throw incomplete.
Yes.
And the defender all over him
That
that
linebacker
time.
had
It's going to
dropped
lead
down
to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yeah, safety right now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down.
I wanted to hit triangle, but he was hawking him down.
Well, the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 34.
That wind is blowing.
17 miles an hour.
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
That's full power.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Damn, man, why this bitch had to be all so fucking sloppy, bro?
I can't make a play.
The San Francisco offense
like
ready to
play these
start
type
their next
niggas,
drive.
that shit happen.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
You should get on that safety.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. Flush to his right.
Hello. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Play. Wow. I couldn't have played that any more perfect. Look.
This is too fucking fast, I'm telling you.
Damn.
This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh, if that got stuck on the 1 yard line.
Continues on into the end zone.
This was gonna bounce towards out of bounds.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
I haven't ran one of them plays since I've been in this league.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts
Look, I'm about to score.
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw.
No.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Just let it run out.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
No, actually.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I feel like he's gonna run now, though.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half? Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run.
Hey.
And they work this well upfield.
Fuck this nigga.
45. 41 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times.
No, yeah. I'm going to have to pass on that game, bro.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Damn.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He's going to look deep
why is
for more.
everybody wide open? Thank God.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Whatever.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
On play action, Lance. And
Man
he's brought
coverage
down,
for what?
but not before reaching the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
He didn't do
really
it.
try
Wow.
to put the hammer down.
That play right there, what he just did. Yep.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
His dude ran all the way out of bounds. He's not happy.
Here, but to throw it away.
He tried to play make
the wall.
He tried to play
Here
make
comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think
he's against the wind.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
God, I can't get nothing.
Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Why did he go in? All he had to do was go straight.
But it is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Oh. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run the...
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Man.
Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run out of the gun with Swift, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I like that.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Now a give right side Swift. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. He'll look to throw.
He dropped it.
That's
like the 18th time.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So without making excuses, you have to figure that this rain has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That's
picked
crazy.
by Jeff Okudah. 20, 10, and he will
just in case, man. I don't know if it's holding.
Interception
nah, it's
return for a Lions touchdown. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Damn! Stupid truck. He can juke, he can catch, he can jump.
I gotta look at that nigga's stats.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown.
Man, I do not know who to pick.
George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Damn, he could have threw
Fights
the
him off, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I ain't throwing nothing no
6
more.
yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I thought you first seen him because he was running right towards him.
He'll set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On the option to give to Swift here. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Gets through and now an opening. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. TJ Hockenson,
touchdown looks like
his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What do you...
So a decent
I don't know what to do.
Man,
I got no
switch your team up, bro.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Nah, the Packers.
No,
no, the Patriots. Actually, I don't even know.
For him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
Bumper cars.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Back does everything.
He is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he gets it down to the 32.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now they try the right side here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
In the middle.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Wow. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh,
well, he almost still caught that.
INT in the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. So the victory here for San Francisco. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
And he only had 196 yards. Psh.
man, that was stressful. So I'm at the bottom 1-4.
Me too. 0-4. Have fun next week. I don't know about that guy, but
Week 8. Can't wait.
Hey man, at least the Steelers didn't run the score up, because he could have. He ran the ball. He ran the clock out.
Man.